The 2026 FIFA World Cup meal at McDonald's is underway with one of 9 legendary cups in the lineup. Christian Pulisic, David Beckham, Lamine Yamal, Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, Son Heung-min, Alphonso Davies, Santi Jimenez. And between the posts, it's Grimace. Get one of 9 collectible cups with a FIFA World Cup meal. At participating McDonald's for a limited time while supplies last. All rights reserved. 2026 McDonald's at FIFA World Cup 2026.
Hello, and welcome back to Buffering the Vampire Slayer. Subtitle, once more with spoilers, : Watcher's Diary, number 24, 24 Watchers, 24 Diaries.
Wow, a Watcher's Diary for every hour in the day.
This is what I'm saying. The way it should be.
Yeah.
I'm Jenny Owen Youngs. That's Kristin Russo.
Wow, what the fuck?
I don't know. What the fuck?
I'm over here trying to get in our email inbox, so I can't see Jenny. I can just hear her. And she's like, anyway, Kristin's over there. I'm right here.
Yes.
Oh, that actually, I'll start by saving you from some embarrassment. That'll get you back. That's an email from one of our listeners. Actually, I think you're going to be very appreciative of this email, if I may.
Okay.
It's from Ryan, who lives in Orion Township, Michigan. And wrote to you to let you know. Well, Ryan
where
said,
I'm playing is called Lake Orion.
Orion. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like Dorian of Grey fame, according to Ryan.
Okay, wow. How embarrassing for me, but never again.
But also, yeah. And also, I just loved the email that Ryan sent. I guess I always thought I'd write, but I assumed it would be with a super impressive take on Buffy or another one of the shows you cover. It's an understandable mistake, but Jenny is mispronouncing the name of one of the towns on her upcoming tour. Orion Township, Michigan, is not pronounced like the constellation, but like Dorian of Grey fame. I should know it's the town my mother lives in the same county that I live in, and I'm going to be there on October 2nd.
Then the least I could do is pronounce it right for you, Ryan.
Not trying to be pedantic, just trying to help. I love it.
I love being helped. If I were to pack up someone's to-go order and erroneously put one single solitary sausage link in a styrofoam container that was meant to hold a slice of pie, for example, I would want them to call me and let me know that I had made a mistake. Not to get me in trouble, but just so that I could learn.
Wow. I was like, my brain, the amount of television I feel I've consumed, I've been a bit sick. And so my brain says, okay, so you're sick, so you need to be in bed. How can you maximize this time?
Totally. So, absolutely.
More work. You've been seeing me more in the Discord. I'm just like, okay, I'm going to chat with my friends over here. I'm going to watch 47 episodes of The X-Files, like whatever. But I've watched so much television between X-Files and Xena and what you're referencing, which is Widow's Bay, as everyone lovingly refers to in our Discord as Widow's Peak Bay, and also Euphoria. So my brain is just like... Also, we've been watching some Bob's Burgers when I just really need a pick-me-up. And I was like, I know that I've seen someone get upset about a single sausage in a styrofoam container. Was it Scully? Was it... Who was upset? Patricia. Patricia was.
Patricia.
Did you want to talk about Widow's Peak Bay?
I just love it. I think it's the best. I keep fighting the urge to start rewatching it before the season has completed.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Jenny, don't rewatch it with my mother, because I was at her house on Saturday and I was like, and classic my mom, she was like, yeah, I haven't watched the most recent episode. And I like opened up her Apple TV and there were 2 unplayed. And I was like, you said you hadn't watched 1. And she's like, well, yeah, the last one. I said, well, there's 2 now, Mom. Like they come out. There was 2 that week. There was 2 that 1 week. And then now there's been another one. Mm-hmm. So I hit play and she started talking to me about every other thing under the sun. And I was like, and I shouldn't even be upset. I've already seen the fucking episode. But I'm like, you're not even, you're missing My mom's take on Widow's Bay, by the way, is like, it's not even scary. It's so funny. I'm like, what are you watching?
I love that.
Yeah.
For her.
So anyway,
Fearless.
should we spoiler protect anything for, like, are we talking about specifics? We can.
It's been floated to us that since the Watcher's Diary are primarily a Buffy space, that we shouldn't spoil things that aren't Buffy.
Yeah. And I mean, I would push back on that if it was like, don't spoil this other property from 1997. But since Widow's Bay,
Definitely don't want to spoil Widow's Bay.
yeah, it's so brand new, and but it is so delightful.
Sorry about that sausage link spoiler.
Yeah, the sausage link won't spoil anything for you. But what a fucking show. And, perhaps we will, in a Watcher's Diary, an episode or two from now, talk about a little bit more of it. But I'm so glad, Jenny, that you've joined us. And by us, I mean me and Joanna Robinson. I consider us the two primary viewers of Widow's Bay.
Totally. Yeah, no. I think that's fair.
You've come on board. Okay, what else do you want to talk about, Jenny? I do have a few emails for today.
Okay.
What's funny is I was like, wow, a whole other one is about pronouncing a word, which is X-Files adjacent, and it's oubliette.
Oh, yes.
And you know
Oubliette.
what? A bit of shade was thrown our way in the Discord of like, wow, they haven't even seen not the Dark Crystal, Labyrinth. They haven't even seen Labyrinth. That's key in Labyrinth. They say oubliette. And I was like, okay, I've seen Labyrinth, but I just didn't remember oubliette,
I too have seen Labyrinth and didn't remember oubliette. A lot has happened in the intervening years.
I mean, I think that's what I'm saying. Our listener, Sophie, wrote in, every time you have trouble pronouncing anything in French, I tell myself I should write. And then I figure, what are the odds of it happening again, right?
That's what you think, Sophie.
Yeah. And then maybe this like longer French explanatory email is for another time. But what I really appreciate is that Sophie gave us some rules of the French language.
I love rules.
Right. And like, obviously not all words in French follow the rules, just like not all words in English follow the rules. But this one does. Usually when you put an O and a U together, they make an oo sound, Sophie says, as in darn tootin'. Okay. Yeah. Also, so maybe I will just tell you a little bit more since you love rules. Sophie says you're absolutely correct in being suspicious of whether you should pronounce the end letters of the word. It's one of our favorite places to trick people. As a rule, with some, you guessed it, exceptions, a vowel at the end of a word will be pronounced unless it's an E, and it usually is.
Okay.
So when a word ends in a consonant, the rules are more dependent on grammar and it gets complicated. But in this case, and in the case of most words ending in an E-T-T-E, it's pronounced et. Oh my God.
Noted.
Sophie's attached an audio. I didn't even realize
wow.
pronouncing the word. So I will pop that in here for everyone. And I'm gonna guess that it's oubliette. You want to try it?
Comprehensive.
You want to try it before the actual French person says it in French?
Oubliette.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Oubliette.
How's Survivor going, Jenny?
It's over, Kristin.
So can we spoil that shit? What's going on here? Can we not talk about anything? It's our podcast.
I am, because I've been, talking quite a bit about Survivor on this podcast as it has gone along. And I have kept people informed when Suri was going strong, and I kept people informed when Suri fell. Although I think maybe my announcement came a little behind schedule, but whatever. It concluded far enough in the rear view that I feel comfortable talking about it. Yeah. Well, my second choice, I had 3 people that I would have liked to see win, and one of them won.
Oh, well, that's good. Now, the real question is, who won your Survivor pool?
Oh, wife of Brittany Ashley.
Wow.
Kristina took first. Joanna took second.
Nice.
And Aubrey Bracco is the person who won Survivor. Her first season was Brains versus Brawn versus Beauty.
Okay. That seems like one too many, but sure. You're either smart, strong, or hot, and you must be placed in one of those three.
Yeah. So the way, yes, totally. The way that people got divvied up is that like it was the quality that you use most in your day-to-day life, whether that's like in your job or your interpersonal relationships or whatever. So there were hot people on the brains tribes. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, but it's the skill set you're utilizing to win.
Right. So
what do you think it would be for us? Where would we get?
Like which tribe would we individually be put
like
on?
I can tell you right now, neither of us is on brawn. You know, we're not physically strong enough to be like using that as our skill. And
yeah.
I mean, I feel like
although there was somebody on the Braun tribe who was like pretty scrawny.
Yeah, but they probably well, actually, I mean, I guess like
she went soon. She went early.
I am a scrapper, you know, like I do fight dirty, but I don't know if that counts as brawn.
Right.
I would probably. I don't think I could. I think I'm using my brain as much as it'll get me. I don't know. I think that's the only place I'm not using my appearance to get anything. I
guess brain if anywhere.
If anywhere, exactly. I'm not utilizing I mean, if it was like an island full of like queer people, maybe I could use some kind of skill set, but like in a heteronormative space, I'm not going to be batting my eyelashes and getting anything from most people. So I think I'll just try my brains. Maybe someone will need to know like all of the names of the Garbage Pail Kids, you know, and there I shall shine.
Yeah, that could happen. Mm-hmm. So Aubrey won.
Congratulations to Aubrey.
We love that for her. She actually is from a town that's about 20 minutes from where I live now.
Oh, are they going to have a parade for her? Or are you going to go?
She did throw the first pitch at a Red Sox game.
That's fun.
At Survivor Day at Fenway Park recently.
Nice.
That was cool. And I don't know if I told you this, but Mr. Beast, a guy who's like whole deal I really just do not understand. He makes YouTube videos and is a zillionaire who gives away a lot of money all the time. And I don't want to know any more than that.
Okay.
That's fine.
Sure.
But he came on the show because he's like a Survivor super fan, and he doubled the winner's pot. So Aubrey won $2 million.
He would go brains, brawn, beauty, and bucks. He would go to bucks. That's what he's using. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's not playing. I understand, but like
Yes. Bucks would be a good other B category. The other important thing that happened in the finale of Survivor, I already think I told you this when we were chatting with Joanna, is that Sia famously many years ago started giving money to people who played Survivor that she liked. But this season, she, hard quotes, turned it over to the fans because that was the theme of the season, in the hands of the fans.
Okay.
And the fans got to vote on who should get $100,000 from Sia. And I'm not going to say that it was strategic on anyone's part to wait until after Cirie had been voted out to make that voting live.
Okay. All right.
But maybe it was because Cirie got voted out and then we got that prompt and I was on my phone so fast.
Do you think Cirie and Sia are friends?
I don't. I don't think so. I don't know if Cirie
like,
has time for that. She's a busy lady.
This world of like celebrity interaction with reality TV is so bizarre to me. Like it's like I get it. Celebrities, they're people too.
They're people too. They watch TV too.
They watch TV, but like it's just so different than like hearing this celebrity that you like loves the second season of Fargo. Like it feels so different than like because it's reality TV, so it's just like I don't know. It just feels weird. I can't name it like in the way that I want to, but it just feels a bit bizarre to me. So now what are you going to do with your whole life, Jenny? That's Survivor.
Don't worry. Love Island is back.
Oh, right. And Love Island. The premise on Love Island is a bunch of people who love to hook up actually have to find love or the other way around. But a bunch of people, romantic people are just supposed to fuck. What's happening?
Okay. People are looking for connections.
They're looking for connections. What's
There's
the twist?
A bunch of single boys and girls and they all live at the villa.
Right.
And they get coupled up by various game mechanics. Like you all smooch. Everybody smooches each other. And then there are like 5 doors, and all the boys are on one side of the 5 doors, and all the girls are on the other side of 5 doors. And you go to the door of the person you want to partner with after the smooch.
After the smooch.
Uh-huh.
This is just like go to 7th grade, take some notes.
It is very.
And bring it to
and
Love
then
Island.
anybody who like either has 2 people, like if you have 2 people waiting at your door, then you smooch them both and you pick one.
What if you want a girl? Like, do you have to be straight? Love Island is only for straights and bis?
It's largely for straights. Somebody who was on a Love Island recently posted like a brief history of all the girls who have hooked up or whatever, partnered.
Oh, like on the show, like
various
within
Love
the confines
Islands.
of the show? Okay.
Yeah, but in general, the point of the show is for straight people to be straight. As far as I'm aware.
How novel.
I of course am still relatively new to the franchise. What's exciting about this season is now I've seen one whole season of Love Island, so I came into it with like expectations and understanding, but also still plenty of room to be wowed and surprised and shocked. Within one episode, I was like, this blonde woman is going to be the Huda of this season. Huda is, perhaps you saw her heavily memed. Oh, she is the originator of I'm a Mommy.
Yes, I've heard of it. Through you, probably.
Yeah. She also is like famously the crashy outiest person of last season. You may have seen a lot of photos of a woman in a neon space with the longest fake eyelashes you've ever seen, with her eyes completely full of tears staring into the middle distance.
I'm not on the internet anymore, so I haven't seen it, but I'll ask Avanti.
Oh, okay.
She reports to me any of the big goings-ons on the internet.
Great. So this woman whose name is Kenzie, I was like, I feel like this woman is going to be stirring the pot the most. I think she's going to be the wildest card in the deck this season. And she like was bumpy for a second, but now like everyone is rooting for her, and she seems like a real sweetie pie. I've done a real
How many
180
episodes have there been?
Well, I think there have been 7, but I had a migraine for 6 days, and because when I watch Love Island, I sort of feel a little bit like I'm getting eye cancer because it is so
It's like
bright.
very bright. Yeah.
It is so bright and neon. I was like, I definitely have to take a break. So I
watched
missed
a lot of the
actually.
X-Files, a show that I can never see because it's so dark.
I've missed a lot of goings on the villa. Last night, I was in this office editing an episode of Buffering, and Jess was watching the latest episode, texting me. There was an owl at the villa. An owl flew over the villa and caused a stir.
That's exciting.
I'm trying to think of the... it's just like people making out with people and then other people making out with other people. And
great. Just trying to find love and drama on Love Island.
Love and drama. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anybody... Everybody's just doing Love Island shit, you know?
Do you think that I'm... I just like casually was like, I'm not on the internet. And I was like, that could be something that we talk about in a Watcher's Diary. Like I've gone off of... But I don't know. Like I'm thinking maybe I'll come back on Instagram for like this or that, but not scroll on. The reason that I left was like I just kept scrolling reels. Like I just felt like I was like decaying my brain in there, and it's very hard for me to just like pick it up and put it down. So I just was like, I'm gone. But I'm conflicted about it because I miss some of the community elements of it and some of the like connection. So I don't know. What do you think, Jenny? What do you think I should do?
I think that if you don't have to, like, if you don't feel like you have to be on, then don't go on.
I don't feel like I have to at all. And like, there are elements that I miss, but it's not keeping me up at night, you know? Like, quite literally, it's not keeping me up at night.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
One of our emails is rooted in something that your wife said, your current wife. So I thought you might.
There's an owl at the villa?
There's an owl at the villa, the title of the email. No, the title of the email is he a monster or just a guy with a situation?
Yes.
Which is something that Jess said about, I think, somebody on X-Files.
The guy in Too Shy.
The guy in Too Shy, right. And so this listener wrote in, well, isn't that always the question of all monster stories since time immemorial? Is that not the central conflict of Buffy? Does Spike not say this at some point? Mary Shelley wanted to know the answer to this question, and now it seems so do we. Is he a monster or just a guy with a situation? A classic quote from Jess. So, yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Hi, Kristin here to talk to you about makeup, which probably seems out of character to you because I'm not really a makeup kind of guy. I've never liked the caked on feeling of makeup, and I always thought it was something that people used to try to look more, quote, girly. That's never been my goal either. And so apart from some of the bigger on-camera moments in my life where I can immediately take that makeup off after the fact, I haven't used anything at all. Enter Jones Road. I'm obsessed with the Jones Road Beauty Miracle Balm. It actually enhances your skin instead of masking it with layers of makeup. It's effortless. It looks natural. You can use it as a highlighter, a bronzer, a blush, a lip tint. It is the ultimate no-fuss multitasker. Plus, all of the products that Jones Road Beauty makes are good for your skin. It looks and feels natural, like you're not wearing makeup at all, which clearly has always been my goal. Jones Road also just launched their foundation stick too, so if that's something that is interesting to you, check it out. It is a skincare forward foundation and it delivers buildable real coverage. It feels weightless on your skin. Modern day makeup that's clean, strategic, and multifunctional for effortless routines. For a limited time, our listeners are getting a free gift on their first purchase when they use code BUFFERING at checkout. Just head to jonesroadbeauty.com and use code BUFFERING at checkout. After you purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Jenny, do you have any fun summer plans that you want to talk about before? We're going to make this a mini Watcher's Diary because
Just a quick one.
Yeah, we were supposed to just have one in June, and now it looks like we'll probably have two. And maybe you like that, maybe you don't. And you know what? We're just here to have fun. Girls, as you may have heard.
They just want to have it fun.
They just want to have fun. Yeah, are you doing anything fun this summer? I heard a rumor that you were going to come hang out with us.
We're coming to visit you.
Great.
Aldrich and Baby Sal have been making plans without us.
Oh my God, you guys! Aldrich literally like requests phone calls with Baby Sal. It's never Sal. It's only Baby Sal. And
yeah, hopefully we can phase that out to give Sal a sense of
I don't know.
sort of
There's also
personhood.
one of her little friends here also calls her Baby Sal. No one has said to say that. It just seems to be the thing. So that's her cross to bear, you know?
Oh, yeah. Aldrich frequently is like, when can we go to Baby Sal's house? But then he's also like, Baby Sal has a skeleton at her house. When can I see the skeleton?
Oh my God. So if you've paid attention for the last couple of years to the Buffering verse, you know that we have a skeleton who is 5 feet and change tall, like a full size.
It's an adult skeleton.
An adult skeleton. We named him Ricardo, which actually was also Jenny's name in Spanish class, right?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that when I named him Ricardo. And he lives at my house. And he's lived at my house since before Sal lived at my house. And so she was born into a world with Ricardo, the adult-sized skeleton. And like I have pictures of her from when she was an infant because, they can really only see like high contrast stuff. And well, Ricardo, he's got white bones and then black eye sockets and a black nose and, really designed for infant entertainment.
Yeah. Yep.
Now we have a routine at bedtime because Ricardo just sits in a chair in our living room. Our house is 799 square feet. Okay, it's real small. The fact that we have given one entire chair to Ricardo is a big deal, but he sits there and she comes out. She wears a giant bathrobe. She's obsessed with it. Even if it's hot, she has to put this giant bathrobe on where you can't see anything. You can't even see her feet. It's like a floating little robe that like walks out of the bathroom and like teeters through the living room. And she goes to Ricardo and gives him a kiss on one of his knees and then picks up his little skeleton hand and kisses his skeleton hand. And that every night, mwah, she makes the noise. She loves Ricardo more than most folks. So anyway, yeah, Aldrich won't be disappointed. Ricardo and Baby Sal here to hang.
Yeah. So that's definitely on the docket. Visit some other friends and family, do a little road trip during the school break kind of situation.
Nice. You going to go to the beach? Are you going to go on a boat? Are you going to do any of the summer things?
We live very close to the ocean, so I imagine we'll be there on the regular.
Am I doing anything for the summer?
What are you doing?
I don't think I'm doing anything. My
Oh,
wife,
don't you have guests coming? Me?
I have guests coming. Yeah, my other best friend who lives in Australia is going to be here in July with her 2 daughters. So
Nice.
they'll be hanging here. So something really incredible, but also really unfortunate happened, which is that before they moved to Australia, they had this like gorgeous swing set in their backyard. And they are in Australia for forever, it seems like, right? And so my friend was like, we want to give the swing set to Sal. We would really like for her to have it. And we were like, that would be so meaningful, because I played with her daughters, especially the older one, before they had moved on the swing set. And she sent me a picture of it right before I fell asleep. And then I dreamt all night. I dreamt about measuring it and it not fitting in the backyard, which is actually true. It will not fit in our backyard, because our backyard is, it's a small house, small backyard. So it won't fit here. But we have friends who may have space in their backyard around the corner. So perhaps we will still get to use the beautiful swing set.
You'll have easement rights to the swing
exactly.
set? Okay.
50% our swing set. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm just hanging here. Avanti is going on tour a little bit this summer. So
Who's Avanti going out with?
she's going to be out with Kim Gordon.
No big deal.
No big deal. Kim Gordon, former singer of Sonic Youth and now touring solo. I looked up Kim Gordon, and I know I've already told you this, Jenny, but she is 72 years old, and I can't recover from that. I literally said to Avanti, I was like, so her shows start earlier than regular? And Avanti was like, no. It's still the same shit. I was like, what? I can't even do that shit at 45, 72.
Yeah, I'm not even 45 yet, and I'm ready to just strictly do matinees.
Matinees! Let's go. Are we getting any Jenny Owen Young's music? And by we, I mean me, Avanti, and Sal, but also maybe the general public.
Like new recorded music?
Oh, I meant shows, but I guess either.
Oh, yes. I'm headed out in the fall on a co-headline tour with Northcote. We're playing Decatur, Georgia, Durham, North Carolina, DC, Wayne, Pennsylvania, a matinee show in a Philly suburb. Cambridge, Mass, New York, Pittsburgh,
Orion, like Dorian Gray.
Orion Charter Township in Michigan.
Okay, but that's
Arlington
all in the
Heights.
fall, Jenny. We were talking about the summer. Not that I don't want to hear about
I'm
your
sorry, the
fall
summer.
dates.
I do have do have 2 summer shows.
Great.
On June 20th at the Kittery Block Party in my hometown, I'll be playing children's
Oh,
music
fuck yeah.
for the library.
That's awesome.
At our public library. And on August 20th, I'll be playing at 3S Art Space as part of their Loading Dock summer concert series.
Is that up by
I'm
you?
really
That's up by you
excited
too?
about. Yes, Portsmouth is just a couple miles away.
I didn't hear you say Portsmouth. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'll be doing that. And,
I don't think I'm doing... Oh, I might be doing this fun thing. It's not announced yet, but there's this horror movie called Camp, and it's screening at the, part of the Upstate Films series. There's, one in Saugerties and one in Kingston.
Cool.
It's actually Saugerties. They're screening the film, and so it looks like I'm going to be moderating a little Q&A with the director after that, which is
nice.
fun. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway... Do you have any thoughts about Buffy? Oh, somebody was like, what the fuck has Dawn been doing? And fair, super fair. Listen, I dropped the ball, but I'm going to pick that ball up and figure it out. My goal...
We'll get caught up on Dawn before we start season 3.
My goal for the summer is to immemorialize the What Was Dawn doings in a place where everyone can access them, even if you haven't heard the... whatever. So one of my summer goals is to do that, to take Kristin with an Eye's beautiful narration stories of Dawn and what she was doing in these episodes and put them in a place where we can all read them. And then I do promise that before the end of the summer, we will at least give you some highlights, if not catch up on every episode in the pod. Cool? great.
Very cool.
We have to have another Watcher's Diary because there are a couple of emails that I did want to read to you, including Diana, goddess of the hunt, and what? So, Also, maggots and the smell of rending flesh. Is that going to get anybody to tune into the next Watcher's Diary?
Maybe not me. Does anybody else want to co-host? The smell of rending
Well, Jenny,
flesh.
it's been a pleasure.
Kristen, the pleasure's always mine. What a thrill. I will be watching the clock as the moments tick by until our next taping.
To be honest with you, I just want to stop talking to you as soon as possible because I just want to get back to my DVD box set of Xena Warrior Princess, which is what we're... Oh, you should know, if this goes up soon enough, so we're covering Xena Warrior Princess for patrons, right? So that's probably where you should be. If you're making the decision between like getting 2 cups of coffee this summer or just like subscribing to our Patreon to listen to Xena coverage, I would choose the Xena coverage.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be my new favorite show. I haven't had this much fun watching a television show since my second viewing of Buffy. Okay.
Wow. I'm so pleased.
Yeah.
So pleased by this news.
So come
So
hang
great.
out with us over there. And listen to Xena. Listen to me geek out over Xena. And, we'll get another Watcher's Diary up for you probably before the end of the month. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. And also happy shame. I just feel like,
Sure.
modern life is about choices.
Sure.
Follow your path. Just kidding. Happy Pride.
All right, Jenny. I'll talk to you next time I talk to you.
Yeah, I'll talk to you next time I talk to you.
Okay, bye.
About 5 minutes from now. Okay, bye.
Spotify, it's Jay Shetty. Are you one of those media strategy people? Scrolling through spreadsheets, searching for an audience that pays twice as much attention to your ads than they do on social? Let me introduce you to Fans. And they're here with me on Spotify. Trust me, I know Fans. They don't skip, they stay for hours. They don't move on, they manifest. They're not a demographic group, they're fans.
Spotify advertising. You're among fans.